But often I think insight teams within organisations are kind of fighting for not just budget, but for kind of share of voice internally. You know, actually when you get into these big strategic decisions about product launches or about kind of campaigns, there are many kind of stakeholders, and there is a bit of a kind of strategic bun fight often going on, and that actually for insight to show up in that space, it takes a level of kind of confidence and rigour and strategic clarity, and I think we're really kind of acute to the fact that that's an important part of what we're providing for clients.
Definitely, and I think what I also think is a great sign of when you know that you're in one of those projects where you are designing for change at the end is that you might not, you know, you've got your digital workspace, you've got a broad sense of where you're going to go with the project, but I think it's more typical now with briefs that we see that clients may not quite know what is needed at the end because they might be dealing with an ever-changing situation. And so, you know, being able to have strong views but lightly held about what is the right output going to be to hit particular audiences, having enough time built into the process to really produce different pieces of work that are more tailored to those stakeholder needs throughout the process feels more important. And I would go so far as to say, like, if we were looking over a project approach with a briefing call at the start, an interim, and then a final debrief, like that kind of project nowadays might be a bit doomed to fail because it shows that you're just not close enough to the business that you're working with, and you're not working really as an extension of their team.